Well, it's that time of the year to give back. Today marks International Mandela Day. Individuals across the world are today urged to celebrate the late icon's birthday by dedicating 67 minutes towards lending a helping hand to those in need. The Nelson Mandela Foundation is dedicating this year's Mandela Day to action against poverty, honoring Nelson Mandela's leadership and devotion to fighting poverty and promoting social development. Various celebrations will take place here at home with political heads, businesses and ordinary South Africans extending help to those less fortunate. President Jacob Zuma has called on South Africans to use the day to advance the fight against poverty.
It is important to give back to the communities in remembrance and in honor of the life and the struggle of former President Mandela. As the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal were in all areas, all districts are covered with leaders of the ANC who are conducting activities of this nature where we are assisting through community services as part of honoring President Mandela.
Meanwhile, Finance Minister Malusi Gigaba handed over a library and computer lab at Kolwane Primary School in Jabulani, Soweto.
What this day calls upon is our own sense of social consciousness and social responsibility as South Africans to make a donation to our community, to take responsibility for building South Africa into what we want it to be, not only during 67 minutes, but way beyond every day, so that South Africa can become a better place. We can inspire young people, we can inspire South Africans. We mustn't take pleasure and pride in only being the only ones who are making it in our communities. Every South African must make their pledge to uplifting South Africa.
I feel very honored that he's giving us so many things so that we can learn more efficient things. I'm so happy that he gave us a library, computers, so that we can read and play anything we want at the fields. So I'm so happy.
It's all systems go for Mandela Day. The West Rand region has announced plans to assist the elderly and the less fortunate. Social development and local businesses will today provide blankets and other basic necessities to those in need. Lungani Mguni reports.
As the world gears to celebrate Mandela Day, the West Rand region announces plans to celebrate what has now become a day of selfless act.
We are formally launching our Mandela legacy celebrations for the West Rand. And I'm doing this purposely because we're not just celebrating the birth of Mandela on the 18th, but it's a program we're launching that brings together government, business, as well as the communities themselves.
Local businesses, NPOs and the Department of Social Development will join hands in bettering the lives of those less privileged. They will hand over blankets to the elderly of Toekomsrus.
Mandela, he left a legacy. He's our hero. He's our father. He's our role model. And I pray, I really pray that the generation will never disgrace him. That the generation will also hold his name up very high. Because that man, he gave his blood. He gave his life for us.
109-year-old Goksi Banyoni, the oldest citizen of Toekomsrus, received recognition as a true inspiration to the community.
The day is very nice. It is very enjoyable. And the wine is also nice.
Local councillor expressed the importance of looking after the elderly and the less fortunate.
What the people did today for my elderly is much appreciated, because most of our people here in Toekomsrus, our elderly, belongs to clubs, and the elderly that sings belongs to a choir. I'm so impressed because they are doing nothing. They are not sitting down. At least they are doing something in our communities, and I'm very happy and I'm pleased for this special day as Mandela. It's a celebration for everybody.
Lungani Mguni, NN7, West Rand.